1.54, second, EE, and then just this negative button here, negative 11, okay? You don't have to press enter. You can then just go ahead and multiply this by whatever number you want to multiply by. So let's say I want to multiply this number by 565. I just made up a number, okay? I could just multiply that number. You're just inputting a number like 565. You're not doing a calculation when you put in scientific notation, okay? So then I would hit enter here once I was ready to get my calculation, and I would get this funny number, okay? So there's a way to have your calculator convert this number, because I don't want you to use this number. I don't want you to write this number down. This doesn't make your life easier. Scientific notation is meant to make your life easier. So what I would prefer you do is actually convert this number into a scientific notation. And on this calculator, you can see right up here the DRG button. Above the DRG button says Sci/ENG. Sci stands for scientific notation. So all you'd have to do is hit second function, DRG, and then toggle over to scientific notation, and then hit enter, okay? And that number, that 0.00000009 was actually 8.7 times 10 to the negative 9th, okay? 8.7 times 10 to the negative 9th. 1.54 times 10 to the negative 11th. Again, if I wanted to multiply this by 565, this calculator has greater capacity, and so it will initially give you the number in scientific notation. Sometimes what happens is your number is really long. For example, I'm just going to type in something silly here just to show you what I mean. Okay, I multiplied those two numbers and I get this answer. Sometimes what happens is students, again, I mentioned this before, will look at this number, 4.937, and will not go all the way to the end to see that it's actually times 10 to the negative 9th, okay? So you want to be aware of that. Make sure that you're looking all the way to the end of the number. You can round this, of course. 4.94 is appropriate, but it's 4.94 times 10 to the negative 9th. So how would I write that? I would write that on my paper like this. 4.94, rounding to 2 decimal places, times 10 to the negative 9th, okay? Do not ever write on your paper 4.94 e negative 9, okay? I will mark this wrong. This is calculator language. I don't want calculator language, okay? This is human language. So make sure that you're not just mindlessly copying from a calculator. Make sure you are understanding that, oh, that e to the negative 9th means times 10 to the negative 9th.